Can anyone explain to me what under the influence means? Today we're playing Minecraft again. So if you didn't see last video, I said I was gonna drink Ekahoo. I also streamed a little bit while under the influence. Again, drink responsibly and only drink if you are of legal age in your country. Actually, just don't drink at all, kids. No, it's not worth it at all. Don't do that. But regardless, I said I was gonna do that, and I did. And I booted up stream for some reason, and I was making no sense during that stream. I don't even know what I did yesterday. I don't think I did anything. I think I was just running around, and I thought I did something, but I didn't. But what does under the influence mean? Like, what are you influenced by? The alcohol? So like, if I do something bad, can I say, hey, I was influenced? At that point, just blame the influencer, not me, right? See? I should be a lawyer. I should be your legal representative. Vote me. But yeah, chat, I will never drink again. As always, we have to make an offering to the Goonville priest or pastor, whatever you want to call him. At this point, I don't know anymore. I forget every single time that I do this. And as always, we have to make a diss offering to the unemployed villager. You know what? Instead of hating other unemployed people, we should make a stand. If you are unemployed just like me, let's make a protest so we can get government money, government cheese, if you will, and we never have to work a day in our lives. Now that is what I call the dream. Who's with me? Let's chant. Hoorah, hoorah. Don't ever drink alcohol, kids. I don't know if you guys saw, but yesterday I feel like you should watch last video because I used Optifine and I installed some shaders. It looked pretty cool. It was amazing. I wish I had a much better PC that could actually handle all of that. But one day, whenever I get more bread, I've been wanting to, but I want to focus more on like needs than wants. I say that after spending $300 on a 4 terabyte thingy, but let's not talk about that. I bought a 4 terabyte external drive, so whenever I make videos, I can actually render them at the highest quality. I can make them and render them at the highest quality, which is, I plan to do that for the next video, and that's gonna require a lot. Yes, love is in the air tonight. Everybody do it. Do it right now. I should probably make more carpets. There we go. 12 carpets. I could put one here. Bruh. Thank you. My liver has been hurting, or I think that's where it's at down here. I don't know anatomy, but it's the bottom. It was feeling kind of bloated yesterday, sorry, while I was if you know what I'm saying. I didn't stop. That didn't stop me. You know, horses don't stop, they run, or however they go. I was also so drunk that I ordered Panda Express. I haven't had it in years, and then my homie had it, I think, while we were streaming. No, after we streamed, it was like 2 days ago, and I was like, I mean, it was just drunk me, and I spent $30 for no reason. And I like to tip nicely because I know how hard it is for DoorDash drivers, so I like to tip nicely, so that hurt my wallet even more. And I'm not really rich either. I'm not rich at all, actually. I'm broke as hell. If you can't afford to tip, don't order. But yeah, my liver hurts. I don't know why that is. I couldn't tell you. I didn't drink an unhealthy amount. Like, I'm not hungover, so I'm chilling. But I also don't mix liquors, so that's probably why I'm not hungover. You know, I saw a comment and I forgot to respond to it. And it was something about like how I was talking about like the crazy meta thumbnails. I forgot what the video was about because that was a while ago, and I don't really remember what I talk about because I don't really, it's not like I don't script these videos. I just kind of record and then whatever. I don't remember what each video is. I think that video was talking about rage bait, I think. I had mentioned how like I don't like the meta thumbnails. Somebody replied to me or commented to kind of give me a little bit of advice, and they mentioned, I think they replied to that comment again, which is kind of interesting because it's been like days. Let me read it real quick. Yeah, this was 13 days ago when this person commented that, and then just yesterday or last night, I guess, they said, by the way, I didn't say this before, but if you want to grow your channel for real, then you should invest in making catchy thumbnails because that is what is most important, and to add interesting titles. As an additional thing, make shorts. I've seen that you made some, but the first 5 seconds need to be catchy. I'm not even good at that myself, lol. And make your videos more compact to keep the viewers hooked. You also must use tags if you don't already. Edit the clickbait thumbnail that you talk about are sadly the ones that pull in the most views because the kids, which is the biggest audience for Minecraft, get attracted to. To answer that comment, you are right. As somebody that has been teaching myself how to do editing, I understand the concept of grabbing people's attention, you know, the retention rate and all that. But what I do, and what I've acknowledged with this channel, is that it's meant to go against the grain to my detriment. That it's not really particularly, I'm not doing meta. All I'm doing is I'm just recording a video. I don't expect it to be successful. Sure, I often talk about how the numbers don't do well and I get disappointed, but then I remember, like, I really sit down and think about it. I'm like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not doing like, can I beat the Wither using Minecraft wool? Like, nothing like that. Like, that would probably get views, right? I've seen Minecraft content. I grew up with Minecraft content, you know. I know exactly what was the meta then, which I'm not even doing. If I was doing videos back then, this is still not really the meta. It's closer to it, of course, but I'm not doing the meta for back then either. You know, what I'm doing is I'm just yapping. There's no topic. There's no main idea to the video. There's times where I don't do anything at all on the video. There's nothing that happens. I'm just yapping. It's solely reliant on my personality and whether you like me as a person or you don't. That's about it. Is it the best method to be a creator? No, it's not. But I'm not trying to be another creator, you know, just trying to get views and have this like retention rate thingy. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not saying that I'm unique either. There's a lot of YouTubers that do what I do as well. I can't name many. The only one I know is Ken from Clash Royale. And even he did this, and I actually want to use his example. He made a separate channel where he talked about, he didn't use his actual voice, something like that. I think he used a different like person to do this, right? But it was his channel, right? And that channel, he uploaded Clash Royale content, like 20 things he didn't know about Clash Royale, or like 50 deleted things. And it had these thumbnails that were really clickbaity. Anything that you saw in the thumbnail never showed up in the video because it was not real. It was actually fake. But it got a lot of views. It only took like, what, 6 videos to get that channel to 100K. I could do that kind of content. It's not hard. It's just not what I want to do. I've said this from day one. I'm very stubborn with how I want to make it. I'm very, very stubborn. To my detriment, of course. Like I've already admitted to that. It's much better for me if I want to grow as a creator to make content that's just catchy, like the first 5 seconds, boom, got your attention, Mr. Beast in today's video, and then you have Sumins and stuff like that. Things that if you are a viewer and you don't care about YouTube or content creation like that, or you don't really understand that, you don't know. You don't know about that. You don't know the little tricks that creators do to keep your attention. Like for example, and I actually do this a lot in my reload video. If you watch a lot of like these creator videos, you'll notice that there's like zoom-ins, like really slow zoom-ins, and then whenever it cuts to a new shot, also they make sure that they don't stay in the same shot for very long. So if there's multiple camera angles, like you probably won't see that shot, whatever shot you're seeing, for more than 5 seconds. I think 5 seconds is a max. Any more and the viewer gets bored. It's stuff like that. It's so crazy if you think about it. It's just constantly moving, constantly switching to something else, zooming in, like really is like slight zoom, like it's noticeable but you don't pay attention to it. If you watch like any Sidemen Among Us video or just any Sidemen video, like more Sidemen where like they're not moving and there's the camera's not moving around, it's standing still, they have a lot of cuts and they have a lot of like slight zoom-ins. I'm just repeating myself now, but what I'm trying to say is like I understand the meta. I'm not dumb. I am dumb and I'm not an alcoholic. I understand the meta, at least a decent understanding of it, I would say. I just don't want to do that. To me, it feels not genuine for a channel like this. Again, with the main channel, of course, like I did the slight zoom-ins whenever I would appear. I would do cuts, you know, so like I would do like little edits here and there. I think it is important to do that. Of course, I'm not like against the grain. I'm not trying to be like against the meta. For this channel right here, like if you look at the world's name, you know, let's leave and come back. The world's name, it's diary. What do you think I call it diary? This is just me talking. That video, I don't think I edited that video, the one that he commented on, or I don't know whoever commented on. But what I'm trying to say is like from day one, I try to treat this as a diary where I just yap every single day. I'm not trying to sell anybody a product. Not on this channel. Anything here, I just want to keep it as just me yapping every single day. Some days I don't have a good topic and that's fine. Like I understand that. What if I just release a video weekly? I could also equally record every single day and only make the best video once per week. So get every single recording of every single day and make 1 or 2 videos a week. So I'll say I record 3 days, right? Maybe wear the same shirt and everything, so it looks like the same day. Some YouTubers do that. Some YouTubers pre-record their videos in that way, right? Where they record multiple times, they wear the same thing, it's the same lighting, you would never notice it, right? I could do that and then just turn that into one video. I know, I get it. I'm not dumb. Again, I'm not trying to go against the grain and saying, no, I hate Mr. Beast. Like, I don't hate that. I watch it. I don't watch Mr. Beast, but you could argue the Sidemen are close to that. A lot of YouTubers that I watch, you could argue are close to that. Like they're not, it's just entertainment. There's nothing to it. You could argue. I watch that. I like it. I just, for this channel right here, I don't want to do that. I like the fact that I'm doing just videos every single day. I'm just yapping to you. I'm just a yapper. I'm showing my autistic side to you. Whatever the case might be. Hold on, let me make the cows breed because it feels right now. Yes. Do it right now. Oh my goodness, the cycle of life. Love to see it. Look at that. That's so much life. That's so much life. So much meat. Anyways, yeah, so I want to keep this channel as just me yapping. I know I started editing these videos and I still don't know how to feel about that, because it's like I've mentioned a lot of times already, it hasn't increased the retention rate. I don't know. I'm having fun with what I'm doing now, even if I'm not getting a lot. Even if some days I get really discouraged because I feel like I'm not getting a lot from this, at the same time, I like just the fact that I get to yap every single day. In a weird way, it feels like my way to, what's the word I'm looking for, distress. Because I have pretty long days, and of course I don't tell you guys all my deep and personal problems and all that. I won't, but I feel like I have someone to talk to, if that makes sense. Even if I have 0 viewers, the very few times that I do get interactions from people, I feel good. I'm like, wow, there's somebody that watched this. There's somebody that actually talks. You know, I like that. I don't ever want to lose the spirit of that on this channel. You know, I want to keep this as just my yapping channel, and some days I might have better topics. It's just, I'll be honest, I just suck at multitasking. I really wish I could multitask. I'm sorry that I can't. I almost feel pathetic that I just can't even do that. I can't yap while playing a game, you know, because sometimes I'd like to have interesting topics, like talking about something that's going on in the real world, like, you know, drama and beef and controversy. Not a lot of that though, because I don't want to have negativity on this channel, but sometimes I want to talk about something that either infuriates me or that I'm like, wow, this is cool, I saw this today and it's really, really cool, you know, people should do this more, you know, type of thing. You know, whatever the case might be, whether it's good or bad, sometimes I like to talk about certain things, and it sucks because I can't really focus. Sometimes I watch people that like barely edit the videos or don't edit them at all, and it's because they can actually just keep on yapping. I can't do that. I'm sorry. That's a me problem. That's a skill issue. I don't know if I'll get better at that. I just think I suck at talking. Honestly, I'm happy with this. What did I do today? Breed cows. I didn't do anything, but that's okay. I didn't have a plan, and that's how these videos are. I will build this world slowly, and eventually one day, whenever I'm done with these videos, because one day it's gonna come to an end, hopefully I have a much bigger world. Barbecue bacon nuggets. If you have a dream, make sure to do it. Be consistent. Consistency is about doing it every single day as much as you possibly can. Some days you'll do less, other days you'll do more. Always strive to do more, but don't beat yourself up if you do less. That's okay. Don't ever quit. Believe in yourself. I believe in myself, and it takes time to really believe in yourself, especially if you have low self-esteem like I do, but it takes time. And don't ever give up. You are worth it. I appreciate you for tuning in. I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day.